In just a few weeks, college graduates will be getting a tough lesson in the job market. For them, the job market is weak. According to a survey by the National Association of Colleges and Employers, only 2% of businesses plan to hire more college grads than they did last year. But our next guest says there are some things grads can do to improve their odds. Sonia Alleyne is with Black Enterprise Magazine. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Andrew.
Sonia, let's just start with what that jobs picture looks like now for college grads.
Well, it's increased just a little bit for college grads, but the good thing is that means that there has been an increase, which I would encourage any college grad to focus on the opportunity and not focus on how tough the market is. Because the truth of the matter is it's always been competitive.
It's always been tough. And so if you're a little underemployed, that's okay. Take the opportunities where they come.
That's absolutely it. It's better to get in and just overperform and excel, because that way you can, if you don't require a lot of training, then you can work really hard at making a name for yourself and developing some opportunities, maybe changing how they do business there, but also increasing your network, which is where you're going to get your next opportunity.
And social media, of course, is very good for that, and we'll talk more about social media in a moment. We're going to put 4 tips right now on the screen, and let's talk about a couple of them. Let's start with interview skills and how important that is.
Interview skills, that's your opportunity to really sell yourself. And years ago we used to talk about how great we were and what the opportunities that we were looking for. But now employers really want to understand how good a fit you are and how much you understand your industry. So it's important for college grads not to study more than just what's on the employer's website, to really understand what's going on in the industry, where the opportunities are, where the challenges are, and how you can help them solve their problems.
When I interview people for jobs, I want to hear what they know about the company that I'm interviewing for.
Absolutely.
And that's very important. And there's so much information out there these days, there is no excuse not to get it, especially if they're publicly traded companies. Another part of interviewing that's being done is Skype interviews. And you need to know how to conduct a Skype interview a little bit differently.
That's so important, because we're now in a global society. You can have interviews all over the world. And so before you do that, since it is a strong possibility, I would advise that you practice that. Make sure that the lighting is perfect. Make sure you're in an uncluttered area. Make sure you have something that's comfortable, that makes you come across very well. But I think you can practice that with your friends way before the opportunity ever comes up.
And what about social media? We keep hearing about social media out there. How do you clean that up?
And it's important to clean it up. I mean, you can go through and start deleting things that are inappropriate. Be very conscious about what you put up there. Sometimes we think that LinkedIn is more professional and Facebook is fun, but recruiters don't really differentiate. They see it all as one long narrative. And so you have to really make sure that what you're putting out there is representative of what you want them to think of you. The other thing is that it's important to use it as a tool for finding opportunities. So when you're talking about, what you did for Memorial Day, or what you ate at the latest restaurant, or how you're partying with friends, use it as a tool to say, hey, I'm looking for work, this is what my background is, and let me know if there are any opportunities.
And real quick, Sonia, what is a couple job sectors to look at?
Oh, anything in healthcare broadly, technology, of course, anything in STEM. And because tourism is actually growing here in the United States, tourism is a new market for our college grads to look at as well.
Sonia, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Sonia Alleyne with Black Enterprise Magazine. Hope you come back soon.
Absolutely.
All right.